Welcome back to another video in this course. Today I just want to quickly show you how to quickly move your coins from one exchange to another. Okay, so for the purpose of this class, I'm just going to be using two decentralized exchanges, Binance and Gate Exchange. You can swap, you can move your coins from one exchange to another, right? From any exchange, from one exchange to another. All right, so this is Gate Exchange. All right, this is the exchange that I want to receive a particular coin in. Any coin, right? Any coin, right? But in this particular video, I will be using USDT as the coin that I want to move from Binance to Gate Exchange, because the coin I want to buy is only listed on Gate Exchange. It is not listed on Binance. So I want to move some USDT from my Binance centralized exchange rather to Gate Exchange. All right, so I'll just go right over to the bottom right corner where you see assets. I'm going to click on assets. I'm going to select at the top, look at the top left corner where you see spot. I'm going to click on spot, and then it's going to show, I'm going to look for USDT. All right, and when I click on USDT, I'm trying to get the wallet address. All right, I'm trying to get the wallet address of USDT on this exchange. All right, so because I'm trying to receive money in this Gate Exchange, I'm going to be clicking on deposit. Right, I'm trying to receive, so I'm going to be clicking on deposit so that I can get the address. All right, so when I click on on-chain deposit, I can choose Tron, but I recently discovered that BB20 has cheaper transaction fee. All right, so I'm just going to be choosing BSC/BEB20, right, on the Binance smart chain, right, on the Binance network rather. The Binance network is where I want this money to be transferred on, right? So I am just going to be clicking on copy here. I'm going to be clicking on copy, or if maybe the other phone you want to transfer money from, if the phone is closed, you can also use the QR code. All right, so like I said in one of my other videos, you can choose any of this, you can choose any of the networks that you so choose, but of course you are a business person, since they would all do the same thing but with different charges. You just pick the one that maybe offers you the lowest transaction fee, right? Which is what I'm going to be doing. I clicked on BB20, and I'm just going to be copying the address, the wallet address. So when I do it here, I've copied it, so I now have the wallet address. Something you can also call your bank account number or bank account detail, if I should use that word. All right, so just so that I can bring it out to the layman understanding. So I'll be moving over to Binance. All right, on Binance too, I'm also going to be clicking on wallet at the bottom right corner of your screen. All right, the bottom right corner, I'll be clicking on wallet. I'm trying to send USDT, right? I'm trying to send USDT. I'm trying to send some amount of USDT from Binance to Gate Exchange. So I'm going to be clicking on USDT, right? I'm going to be clicking on spot here. Remember, it is on spot trading, right? So I'm going to be clicking on spot, and then I'll click on USDT. All right, I'm not going to be clicking on deposit, right? I'm going to be clicking on withdraw, because I want to take some money out of this exchange to another exchange. All right, so what I'm going to be clicking is withdrawal. I've clicked on withdrawal. Send via crypto network is what I clicked on. So here I'm going to be choosing the network, right? Remember, the network that I got this address from was BSC/BB20. All right, So when I get to this place, it is the same thing, the exact same thing I'm going to be clicking. Not Tron, not TRC20, not Ethereum, not TRC20, not ERC20, not Polygon, not any other one here, because this is the one that I chose from the other exchange, and that is why I'm choosing this same one, so that it will be on the same network, and just so that I do not lose my funds. I hope that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to be clicking on BNB Smart Chain BB20, and here I'm just going to be pasting the address that I copied, and that's it, right? So after doing that, I just have to write down the amount of USDT I want to transfer. All right, so I'm going to be moving 50. All right, I'm just going to be moving 50, and you can see that for the 50 that the 50 units of USDT that I am about to transfer, I'm only being charged 0.22 USDT. All right, so it's quite fair. It's quite fair. So I think Tron charges TRC20 charges $1, right? Imagine comparing that to this. So I don't really have my funds reduced. So if it were to be TRC, you would have seen maybe 49 USD alone here, but it is showing 49.78 USDT. All right, so I think that will be all, and then I'm just going to be clicking on withdraw. Okay, if you want it to be exactly 50, that means you have to put 50 points, then you put their charges, so that it will be exactly $50 that is being moved. But here I don't mind, and that's why I'm just letting it go as 49.78 USDT. I hope that makes sense. All right, so it's asking me to verify the details, and then you can see here it say ensure that the address is correct and on the same network, right? Transaction cannot be cancelled. All right, that's what I was talking about before, that you need to ensure that it is the same network, and the address, you don't alter the address, you don't change, you don't edit the address. You can see I just copied it directly and just pasting it there. You don't have to change anything, because once you make any little change, that address is wrong and you may end up losing your funds. All right, so I'm just going to be clicking on confirm. So it's going to ask me to impute some form of security verification. That's what I'm about to do. So right here, I'm just going to pause this video so that I can get my verification code and impute here. That's not something you need to see. So I'll be right back when I am done with it. Okay, so I'm back with the code, and I'm just going to be pasting it here. I got the code from my Google authentication app. So it's like a form of, or another layer of security. If you so choose, you can also do that. I implore you to do that though, because it's actually good. It makes sure that you are the one authorizing your transactions. So you can see here it is showing me withdrawal processing, estimated completion time, blah 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 blah. You will receive an email once withdrawal is completed. All right, so that is it. When Binance is done processing the transaction, I would get an email that so and so amount of USDT or so and so amount of any coin that I have just sent has been delivered successfully. That's just it. It doesn't take more. Just ensure that you copy the address right. Ensure that the network is the same thing. Ensure that the network also supports the coin that you are about to send. All right, and when you are sending it, ensure that it is on the same network. Once you do the right thing, whatever exchange you are trying to move, whether you are trying to move from a centralized to a decentralized exchange, or from a decentralized exchange to a centralized exchange, or from a centralized exchange to a centralized exchange, all right, it is pretty much the same thing. Just ensure that the address has not been altered, ensure that the network is the same, and you are good to go. All right, I'm sure that the transaction is being processed now. So let me pause this video. When it comes, I would put it on back so that you can see what it looks like. All right, it is here right now. So you can see a prompt message from Binance telling me you have successfully withdrawn 48.78 blah 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 USDT. All right, so that is basically it. It's not difficult. It's something that anybody can do, as long as you get all the steps right and you do not alter any information. you're good to go. So I should go and check later. I will check later if it has come. I just have to refresh my from my gate exchange, right? And then I'm sure it would have landed. All right, thank you for staying to the end of this class. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.